So when I was in the seminary, and now we are at the first part of our novitiate, and we have gone through the 2 years of training into initiation into the seminary, and we took our vows. I started disliking the seminary. I started disliking the seminary, even though there was that security. I felt like the support that we were giving to the people outside was insufficient. Even though I was very lucky that when I needed help, I was sufficiently assisted. But now that I was in the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit, and I was inside, I felt like there was a lot of conflict between what I believed when coming in and what I'm seeing now that I'm inside.
Yeah.
And so, due to that conflict, I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to be a priest anymore. I want to be something. I want to be a leader who can make a change through actual actions rather than through prayer. I felt like we were so much dwelling into prayer and doing so little that could make a change. So this was because as a seminarian, I was working with people suffering from HIV and AIDS in Africa. So the Jesuit, there is another branch of the Jesuit called the African Jesuit AIDS Network. Is a non-profit branch of the Jesuits, which typically works with families and folks who are suffering from HIV and AIDS. And I was only 22, 23 at that point, and I had officiated several funerals of people dying from HIV and AIDS. I'll be sent
Was that
into
during the period? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Was that during the period when Africa became known as having so many cases of AIDS, or was it already after that?
that was
Because at one
already
point,
the,
okay.
the time that Africa was just like a pandemic was early 2000. I was still in elementary school.
Okay. I was okay. So you had to officiate over a lot of funerals, and that
Yes,
also.
and I'll be going to homes every day praying for people who are dying, and I'll see the pain and all the agony that their families are going through, and giving them a word of hope, whereas there is nothing. You know, when I'm like, oh, things will be fine, when I clearly know deep down my heart, nothing is going to be good here.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, I am back with the chrism oil. I'm anointing them, and they're dying, quote unquote, in peace, which I still doubted.
Yeah.
And so these things conflicted my abilities to believe that I was in the right path. And so I wanted to leave. I told my superiors that, you know what? I am very grateful, and it's a great opportunity that I got to be here. We were so many candidates, and so many of us did not succeed to go this far. But also, I think I am not in the right place. And so it's a process. Just the same way it's a long process to get admitted, is another long process to get out.